Black Mirror Bandersnatch, the Netflix special that connects the world of video games and film. If you don't already know, Black Mirror is a Netflix original anthology series around the advancements of future and modern technology. Think of a modern-day Twilight Zone. This show puts the viewers through themes of artificial intelligence, hacking, capital punishment, death, politics, virtual reality, and many more. Each episode having an introduction and conclusion to the story in one episode. And Bandersnatch is the newest addition in the series, and the first interactive film in the franchise. An interactive movie gives the audience choices that will change things within the story. For example, to eat either sugar puffs or Frosties for breakfast. Okay, maybe that's not a big choice that would change the story completely, but it is one part of the whole experience of Bandersnatch. This also makes the viewer aware that their choices matter to how the protagonist will experience things. Does this limit the story or create something special? Spoiler alert for the film. Okay, so Bandersnatch has us follow Stephen Butler, a 19-year-old computer programmer in 1984 trying to adapt a choose-your-own-adventure novel of the same name. The author of the novel went insane and killed his wife in the process of writing the book. Stefan has his own mental problems due to the death of his mother, and just like the previous author, Stefan is led to madness based on our choices as the audience. Stefan might take drugs, kill someone, end up in jail, or the most meta version of reality, him knowing that he is in a Netflix special. But this sense of multiple realities of our own choosing is where the story can become blurred of meaning. Movies gives us a certain experience during the runtime of the film, whether it's fear, hate, love, want, or maybe it's a combination of those emotions and experiences. And what we experience is at the hands of the filmmaker through what is shown on the film. As the audience, we can only observe and analyze the art. We learn lessons of the characters without any input on the story. But it's that last part, without any input, which Bandersnatch deviates away from the traditional way. Yes, the creators gives us a protagonist, setting, problem, and emotion, but the choices are ours. This does leave it with a huge problem. What choices are correct in the sense of the story? There are reportedly 3 game overs, 5 endings to the story. I've encountered most of them. One ending of the game is where you go with the development team, which gives a 0 out of 5 stars of the game, which is considered the boring ending. The funniest ending was Stefan realizing that he was in a Netflix special, and a fight scene breaks out between him and a psychologist. Another option was killing your dad and hiding the body. The game is released with 2.5 out of 5 stars. The one I found difficult to encounter was that Bandersnatch does not release at all, and one of the side characters is missing. Rather than accepting the ending, the audience is not satisfied with their star rating, so the choices begin to differ. Now it becomes a game to get the highest stars. It's no longer an experience based on choice, it has become a quest for achievement. For me, it took 3 tries to get the 5-star ending, which I'll talk about later. Through the experience, we are supposed to feel bad for the trauma we are putting Stefan through, and that's the beauty of Black Mirror. Feeling bad for the main character as we want them to succeed. Usually through his success, we feel completed, but in this sense, I do not. At the moment I saw the rating system of the game itself, all feeling that my choices were for that 5-star ending. Maybe that connects me to more Stefan as a one-to-one comparison, as he will do anything to get his game completed just as I. But the will to do anything attitude comes with a cost, meaningful repercussions. Choices I was making wasn't based on protecting Stefan, but was for my own quest. That's not how it's supposed to go. I should care for Stefan as if it was my own life. In traditional film, the story alone produces the experience. The emotion that we witness creates the experience for the audience. We are hopeless to only observe for what is happening on screen. While in the special, the freedom of choice hinders on the meaningfulness of the story. The emotion now comes from the repercussions of our choices. This role reversal ultimately separates the experience from the story. No longer we are the silent observer, but we are the silent hand that controls all. I finally want to talk about the 5-star ending, or what I call the true Black Mirror ending. After decapitating Stefan's dad, Stefan was charged for murder and the game is a success. Stefan explains to his therapist that he was trying to do too much and only gave the player the illusion of choice. In the future, Pro Rickman, a baby character we have shown earlier, is trying to recreate the game in the exact Netflix special we are observing, and an error bug occurs. We are asked, what action do we want to do? Destroy the computer or throw tea on it? I want to go over this one in particular as it gives me the true Black Mirror feel. The main character got exactly what they ventured, with a bleak, depressing ending. But to speak in a meta way, I believe the writer of the special, Charlie Brooker, is trying to speak to the audience. Through Stefan, Charlie tells us that maybe the illusion of choice is the best option. Through the medium of interactive options, we lose ourselves. This realization is both for Stefan and the audience. Maybe at first they were going to do exactly what Stefan did, provide the illusion of choice. But as time progressed, more choices were created to feel fully in control. And what we were provided created a distance between Brooker's vision and Brooker's test for Netflix. I don't want this to sound like I hate it. I didn't. The special has great acting, cinematography, music, writing. It's smart, interesting. I encourage people to go see it and experience it for themselves. I feel that there's a very good Black Mirror episode in the special, but the interactive choices separate the story and experience. Hey everyone, this is my first video. I've written down so many video ideas, but when this special released, I felt like I had to do it. If you like the video and want me to do more, tell me in the comments. Or if you think I'm being a nitpicking child who should shut up about a topic I know nothing about, let me know in the comments. I'm learning how to do this better, so any feedback is useful. So thank you, and until next time.